Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Barry and Chester. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Chester's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the correction and the motivations that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Barry's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the correction is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Chester's coming home with his very own training equipment, and you'll be taught how to use it during your one-on-one follow-up training session. Now Chester's sitting very nicely at Barry's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. The command is Chester heel, and Chester's job at this point is to walk with you, not drag you down the street, with his shoulders next to your left leg, and each time that you stop your feet, Chester has been taught to sit automatically to wait for his next command. So if you're crossing traffic or you stop to talk to a neighbor, Chester should be sitting at your left waiting for his next command. And he's doing a really good job of demonstrating that for us. This is proper heeling, so that you no longer look like you're being rocked out of your shoes when you're walking down the street. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Your long sit stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes, and this helps to develop attention span and maturity and should be used indoors as well as outdoors. When Barry returns back to his dog, he will walk all the way around him as an additional distraction. Chester should remain seated until he's praised and given another command. And they're going to run through their heel and their sit and their stay again for us. He looks like a whole different dog than the one you dropped off, doesn't he? He's well under control. He's behaving very nicely. He's got some manners now. He knows what's expected of him. Now he's lazy too, so he likes to drop into a down. So Barry's going to make him do the exercise as it was taught. He leaves him in a sit stay, and this time we're going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. Barry uses his name, he uses a happy voice, and Chester should come right in front of you and sit facing your knees, not jump all over you. He returns back to heel position and back sitting. Very nice. And you can tell he does it happily and willingly, and he's wagging his tail, looking up at Barry. And they're going to demonstrate that recall exercise again for us. And hounds are not known for being great obedience dogs, but he's done a great job. Barry's going to call him in. He comes right in front and sits, and he gets praised for coming. Coming to you is always a happy experience. Okay, and now we're going to set up to do our downs, and there are 2 of them. This is lay down on command. There's down from a heel position and down from a distance, so we're going to demonstrate the down from a heel first. With Chester at heel position and sitting, you're going to use your left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word firm command to down, and then Barry leaves him in a stay. And your long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 3 to 5 minutes. And Chester's a lazy little guy, so he enjoys the down better than the sit. Most dogs do, and you can practice this while you're eating dinner or watching a movie. When Barry returns back to him, he walks all the way around him as he did on the sit stay for an additional distraction. And then they heel out of that, and they will demonstrate that down from a heel one more time. Your down commands are really valuable because if you can put your dog into a down stay, you kind of have it made. Perfect. Now you'll be shown how to do this. You'll get hands-on practice working with Barry when he brings Chester home so that you know how to do it. And this time Barry's going to call him out of that down.
Come, good boy.
He comes in happily and sits. Great job. And now they're going to set up for their down from a distance. This is a little bit harder command because you're not next to the dog. Such a cute guy. Barry has him sit. He leaves him in a stay. Walks out to his training leash, and he's going to use his right hand to give the command. Chester went right down. That was perfect. That's your down from a distance. So we've demonstrated for you Chester's heel, his automatic sit, his stay, his down from a distance, and his come. These are the exercises that you're going to practice with Chester. Barry's going to answer any questions that you have when Chester comes home. We've so enjoyed having him, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company for your dog training needs.